Nations Cup 2024. Brazil, Japan, Germany, Iran, Poland, Montenegro, Sweden, Lithuania, USA, Ukraine, South Korea, Egypt, Finland, Denmark, Greece, Italy, Spain. 17 nations. 3 days. 1 winner.
Good morning, a very warm welcome here at the Wanda Nations Cup Goalball. It's the live streaming from Gym B. 12 cracking matches awaiting you today on Saturday. And we start with the European champion. It will be Ukraine, and they will play against the African champion. 2 teams which will also participate at the Paralympic Games in summer. It will be Ukraine against Egypt. My name is Kevin Barth. And next to me, for this sketch,
Are we doing a sketch?
for this match, is Mr. Philipp Wegmann.
Hello, warm welcome as well from my side. We already see the teams are lining up and getting checked by the referees. And we will see the lineup soon and have a look who is going to play. But first, maybe have a look at the standing pools, Kevin. We have Ukraine leading this group B from men by 7 points. And if we have the look for their opponents today, for Egypt, they're on place 4 with 3 points. Do you think Egypt has a chance here to win and maybe get onto second place, which they need to get qualified for the semifinals?
Well, I think they have shown their potential yesterday against USA, and we see here USA with 6 points in second position. So, of course, they could also do some damage against Ukraine. So, it's a group of 7, just to let you know, and so still 3 matches left for everyone today, as far as I know. So, but a loss would make it really difficult for Egypt. And the other side, if Ukraine gets a win, gets the 3 points, they get on 10, and then I think
they would be as good as qualified.
The top 2 from each group progress, only the top 2 progress to the semi-final. So it's really, really tough to get through to progress here. And what a lineup we have with Ukraine, Egypt, USA, 3 teams from the Paralympics, and also Lithuania, the silver medal winner from the last European Championship.
Yes. So let's maybe have a look at the lineups. The referees are checking actually now, because there's just the starting 3 on the pitch, and the referees are checking the eye patches now, which is important, that there is the absolute, how you say that? The absolute chances, the equal chances of everybody that they can't see a thing.
Yes.
So we see the lineup, and we have on the Ukrainian side, on the left side, we have with the number 5, Tsialin.
Yeah.
On the right side with the number 1, Olinek, I'm sorry, it's maybe Olinek. Oh yeah, it's wrong written on the sheet here. Olinek. And on the center position with the number 3, Sidorenko.
So Topokov, the center we normally know, gets a break.
He gets a break, a rest, hopefully not injured.
Yes.
And on the Egyptian side, we have on the right Awad, on the left Mohamed, and with the number 1 as the center El Zifi. So that's the Egyptian side. Yeah. Maybe let's have a. Oh no, I think they start now. I wanted to talk about yesterday.
Well, we still have, I think, nearly a minute, so you could try. We can try.
What was the biggest surprise for you yesterday? Maybe
easy.
Easy.
Yes, of course, Montenegro beating Brazil. Well, maybe now I have words, but it's still. Didn't expect that. It was really, but a few yesterday also that USA lost against Egypt, Lithuania lost against Korea. These are things where I just say, well, wow, it's a preparation tournament for 6 of those teams. It's the road to Paris, so we don't know how far they are, so mistakes can happen.
Exactly. It also depends on the training camps they maybe had already, or the conditions how they play at home. We now have the referee telling some rules like that we have to be quiet, and that Egypt is going to start with the ball. They're playing from right to left, having red jerseys and black shorts, and the Ukraine has black jerseys and black shorts with some yellow stripes on the side. On the left side is coming Mohamed with the ball on the center. Sidorenko fixes it, gives it to Olinik, who comes over the right side to Olinik, into the goal.
Wow.
Oh, ready.
Yeah.
That was Mohamed didn't really close his side, and the ball just hits the post and then goes in from Olinik. First try, first goal for the Ukrainian side. Now Avad over the right side. Again, Sidorenko secures the ball, leaves it for Olinik again. Olinik, good pace, but good save by El Sifi. And the volunteer, who is functioning as goal judge on the side, leaves the ball, has to give it in for Avad on the right side. Diagonal ball, good save by Olinik. The ball is passed in, and Syalin comes from his left side, takes the ball, goes back to his left side, and fires it to the center to Azifi, who is quickly in collecting the ball. Now they have to look for the 10 seconds. Egypt, Mohamed is coming over the left side, fires it to the middle to the center. Sidorenko has no problems to save this one. Giving it to the left. Syalin down the line but out.
Well, first throw. Sorry. First throw has been successful for Ukraine.
And the next one for Egypt. No, long ball.
Oh. So
Unlucky for Avad. Long ball does mean that the ball touched their own zone, but didn't touch the neutral zone, which has to be. And now it's a penalty against Egypt. Avad, who is right in the middle of the field, against Syalin, who is also in the middle, standing at the goal line, fires it, saved by Avad.
important save, because you have the feeling they are still not really completely in the game, and now maybe getting some confidence from it.
Avad again, Sidorenko saves it. Tries to get it before the half-court line, managed to do so. Olinik over the right side, saved by the center, and Zifi gives it to the left to Mohamed. Mohamed coming over the middle, and again a long ball.
Well, it was also, I think, minimum the 9 seconds, so had to rush a bit.
I mean, it's early in the morning, but still Egypt needs to focus. Second penalty against them, not even 2 minutes played. This time Olinik tries his luck. Goes to the right side, right post. Mohamed is standing in the middle of the pitch, fires it down the line, goal.
Well,
second goal for Olinik and the Ukraine.
There are reasons for them to be European champion, and so I don't think they need so many chances in the penalty area.
Avad now with the try over the right side. Possession for Ukraine. On the left, Syalin. And they save it and managed nearly to save it, as if he blocked the ball, but the ball jumped over his hand, and then Avad just before the goal line, and then post, hits the post.
Well,
Avad, good try from Avad.
Yeah, but for Egypt, they could have the feeling like, well, it's not happening right now. We have the long balls, we hit the post, so difficult start for them, and Ukraine already in dreamland.
Olenek tries to work for this dream, coming over the left and hits the goal. Unbelievable. Olenek, I think 4 tries, 3 goals.
Well, what did he had for breakfast?
Now Mohamed comes over the left side. Down the line, Olenek no problem. Direct counter attack, but this time saved by El-Zifi. Leaves it for Mohamed again. Good try, but saved by Zyalin and Zidorenko. Zyalin over the left side. Turns, fires it down the line, but out.
Well, but
Possession Egypt.
yeah, but they don't had the mistakes like high ball, long ball, so it's all under control for Ukraine.
El-Zifi this time. First try, but saved by Zyalin on the left side. Zyalin down the line, Avad saves it. Counter attack by Avad. Really flat ball, but saved by Zyalin. 3 minutes into the game, so 9 minutes in this half still to play. Olenek to the center. El-Zifi catches it, and now Mohamed, who's going from the left between his 2 teammates to the half right, and this is a goal.
Well,
By Mohamed. Good try.
yeah, really important for them to get something going here.
And to get into the game.
Yes.
Still 3-1 for the Ukraine. Zyalin coming from the half left. Now turns, fires it to the middle. El-Zifi with the block. Mohamed takes the ball on the left side. To the middle, Sidorenko saves it this time. Leaves it for Olenek, who is going between his 2 teammates and then fires it onto the half left from his point of view. But saved by Avad and El-Zifi, and Avad down the line. Zyalin is there. Takes the ball and is going to the half left. And then to the middle, blocked by El-Zifi, out.
But both teams, the rhythm is not that high in this match. Both teams, well, Ukraine, we have been between 8 and 9 seconds in the last throw, so already not putting on the gas.
Avad, good try, saved by Sidorenko, gives it to Zyalin, who's going now to the center of the pitch, then fires it, but El-Zifi blocks it. Mohamed coming over the center position again, and then to the right, but Zyalin saves it. Zyalin over the left. Down the line, more Avad with his feet.
At the
Important
moment,
save.
both teams don't give the other ones the challenges that they really have to rush. You know what I mean? So both teams can get the ball and stand there, take their time.
They don't stress each other.
Yeah.
Avad comes over the right side, blocked by Zyalin. Yeah, they take their time,
Fine.
make their offense attack, and that's about it.
9.
Now Olenek this time over the left, but saved by El-Zifi. Leaves it for Mohamed. 7 minutes still on the clock. Mohamed saved by Sidorenko. Leaves it for Olenek. On the right. Olenek takes his time, good pace, but saved by Avad. Avad on the right. Down the line, good foot save by Zyalin. Manages to take the ball between his feet while he was sliding on the ground. Now going to the right and crossbar, and then the ball hits Mohamed and then to the goal. That was really unlucky. Zyalin with this throw, and then Mohamed and El-Zifi managed to Saved the ball, it hits the crossbar, is in the air, so you can't really hear it. Then comes down and drops down onto Mohamed. And from him to the goal, no chance of saving it this time. Avad down the line, saved by Sialin. Counter-attack straight away, saved by Avad. And El Zifi, who's now coming from the center position. Good try, but saved by Olinik, who is collecting the ball and is now coming over the right side. Tries to find the gap between El Zifi and Mohamed, but El Zifi is on position and Mohamed is now attacking. Long ball, I think.
Well,
Yes.
well seen. The third one.
The third one, and I think also was it the third one for Mohamed?
I'm
No,
not
Avad
sure.
was the first one, but the second one for Mohamed, who's now going a little bit to the half right, and then to the middle, and Olinik is going to his right, so it could be a save. Olinik, no, the diagonal ball,
Wow.
no problem for him.
Long ball. It's a long ball.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's no goal.
I didn't see that.
Too much.
So now we have, because this is rule in goalball, so we have no goal and you have a penalty for the other team.
And now.
So to have a penalty is not always an advantage. Now it's Mohamed against Olinik, who is in the center. Mohamed coming from the center as well, fires it to the right, goal.
Well, so quickly things can change. It looked like 5-1. Now it's 4-2.
Exactly.
In the other hall we have Germany playing Montenegro, just to let you know.
But stay with us, of course.
Yeah. Always.
Sialin on to the center, as if he saves it, leaves it for Mohamed on the left. Mohamed, Olinik with a save, Sidorenko leaves it for Olinik, who's going to the half left now. And then to the middle, as if he saves it, ball jumps, but as if he and Mohamed are there to secure the ball. And Mohamed to the middle, Sidorenko, no problem. Not really good pace for Mohamed this time. Sidorenko leaves it for Sialin, who's coming over the left. Down the line, Avad saves it, and then timeout for Egypt, I think. Yes. So Egypt, they're just 2 goals behind. But they make probably too many mistakes. What do you think? Because
Yes.
they are not really, they were unlucky to get 2 goals against them, like in the first minute, I think, was it?
Yes, and they also hit the post once.
Yeah.
Well, for
but they're
them,
good, still a good team here.
yeah, for them it feels like, well, from the first second we are behind. So from the first second we have to take risk. We have to do more than we maybe normally did, and maybe the coach can say things in this timeout which help them. Something like, you don't have to do it because we have so much time left.
Avad tries it over the right side, saved by Sialin, but just around the post, so important save by Sialin. 5 minutes and 4 seconds still in this first half. Sialin, big bounce, and Zifi is there. And Zifi comes now over the center position to the right, but misses it.
Oh, they tried many times over that side.
Yes, Sialin has a lot to work there, a lot to do. But now Olinik comes over the center position, saved by El Zifi. Leaves it for Avad on the right. Avad, Sidorenko in the center position, saves it. Olinik collects the ball, goes to the half left. And then a little bit diagonal, but no problem for El Zifi. Leaves it for Mohamed. Mohamed over the half right, coming, throwing it to the right.
That was close.
That
To
was
10
close.
seconds.
And now Sialin over the center position. Blocked by Zifi, blocked by Avad.
Good teamwork here.
Just a quick rule description, because we were mentioning it so often, the 10 seconds rules. You have 10 seconds for your own attack. If you need longer, then you get a penalty against you. And there's a 10-second judge, special 10-second judge at the judge table.
Well, it's a really
looking for the
challenging thing, because you always have to look, because it counts from the first touch, the 10 seconds clock. So quiet please, and down there's a whistle, and when he says play, it counts 2, 3. I think that was the fastest throw in the match. It took us 3 seconds, because just to say it, both teams still, they don't rush. It's a tactical game. It's not, the pace is not that high. We've seen much faster matches in the last 24 hours. And a block out from Egypt on my right side, on their left.
Exactly. Mohamed, who's now starting from besides the goal. Fires it, good save by Sidorenko and Olinik. Olinik is getting ready, fires it. This time counter attack by Mohamed, good save by Olinik again. And this now makes it difficult. If you block a ball and the ball is rolling somewhere, and you have to collect it and then do the attack. And no Goalball, Olinik.
Oh, he was there, the defender, but couldn't.
Both defenders.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. And
But
then
couldn't
even
change the
Avard
direction.
were sliding in, but had no chances to save the ball there. 5-2 for the Ukraine with 3 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. Avard now, ball jumps but secured by Sialin. It's coming now over the left side to the center position as if he is there. Counter attack. Good try, but Olinik is there. Takes his time. He's going to the half left between his teammates. And then a diagonal ball, but Mohamed saves it. Now going back to the crossbar and fires it. Good bouncing, but Sidorenko is there. Sidorenko, who I think didn't take a shot yet. It's all by Olinik and Sialin. Good save by Azifi.
That is maybe some attitude of the Ukrainian game, because also when Topokov, the other center, plays, he does not really throw.
The ball is on the right side. Avard down the line. Good foot save by Sialin. Sidorenko collects it, passes it to Sialin, who is now going down the line. Saved by Avard. Again, straight counter attack by Sidorenko. Secures it. And Sialin with the next attack. Down the line again, Avard. And then he wanted to collect it and then fires it back again, but the ball went out. So still possession Egypt, but the moment of the counter attack, of course, is lost. So he gives it to Mohamed. New try. Sidorenko saves. Olinik over the right, no, over the half left now, between his teammates again. Good pace by Olinik. 4 goals already for him. And we have 1 minute and 39 seconds on the clock. Avard is coming through the center position, fires it, Sidorenko, no problem. And possession, Ukraine on the right side. Olinik leaves it for Sialin. Sialin. Good try, but Mohamed is there. Mohamed comes over the left to the center. Good save by Sidorenko. Leaves it for Sialin. Sialin over the left, down the line, and out.
Well, right now, it all looks quite balanced. Both teams are used to what the others do. Big surprises are not there.
But at the moment, no surprises, no mistakes, but also no goals.
Yeah.
Except for the one from Olenek. A couple of minutes ago, last minute in this first half, just started, and the save by El-Zifi, Avad with the choice at Urenko, and this goes in, I think. No, good save by Olenek, who was not on the ground, who was standing up, and with this blocked with his chest just before the ball could go under the crossbar. Really good save by Olenek, and now hits the post by Avad.
Oh, it's a second post hit for Egypt. My.
Two really good tries by Egypt in the last 20 seconds.
Well, not a goal, I think, is checked.
I think it's equipment check because the goal post, or the goal is not in position.
Yeah.
I thought you mean a goal check if it was a goal.
No, for
Okay.
me.
If the goal is in good
Yeah,
position.
yeah.
Now Olenek is coming over the left side to the middle as if he secures it. 30 seconds.
Well, already 2 or 3 seconds gone here.
Down the line from Avad, saved by Siali in 20 seconds. So maybe 3 attacks in this game, maybe 2. This one is out. So this, for example, the Ukrainian attack this time needed 6 seconds just to get you out there, a little feeling about this 10-second rule. Over the right side and goal by Mohamed.
Well, that's deserved for their pressure period now.
Mohamed, who were coming not through the center, not through the left, over the right side, and then down the line. 7 seconds. Last throw of the game, probably. Saved by Zefi. Maybe one more counter attack. No. That will not happen. So it's a 5-3 lead still for the Ukrainian side.
Yeah.
With 4 goals of Olenek and 3 of Mohamed. Is the Egyptian game too much focused on Mohamed? With no goals by Avad, or no, Lakiet maybe, by Avad and El-Zifi? Or do you think, no, that works, this is just their game?
Well, sometimes you have that player. We saw it yesterday with Germany when Olli Hörauf came in, how much responsibility he took. Of course, that can be really tiring for him during a match. And Ukrainians, they have 2 good throwers and 4 shoulders they can put it on. So maybe it will be a factor. But right now, the scoreline for me looks deserved. Of course, yes, Egypt, they had that 2 hits on the right post from their perspective. But Ukraine, they also missed the 2 penalties. It's an interesting game with Ukraine having that dream start, scoring 2 goals quite quickly, and these 2 goals are still the advantage for them. Egypt trying everything, Egypt getting used to it, interesting pace. It normally minimum 6 seconds for both sides until it gets done. They throw, and then Egypt had that pressure period in the last 1 or 2 minutes when they started to play a bit faster, and that worked. So maybe it's like, don't giving Ukraine a rhythm. Try that, like this.
And just you spoke because of the exhausting maybe moments, or exhausting, if it gets exhausting for him, for Mohamed, if he plays so long. He just got some ice spray on his left hip and a little, what is it, like patch or something, because he probably always slides on his left, so that it's not directly on the bone and on the body, so there's a little patch between the ground and the body. But if you need ice spray, that seems not that he's in the perfect shape.
Yeah, but still credit
condition
for what he has done so far.
Of course.
But the question is, of course, how long he can play with that conditions. Just to let you know, the timeout schedule, Egypt had 1, Ukraine 0. But that means both teams have 3 timeouts left. You have 4, but you have to take 1 in the first half that you can use all 4.
No need yet obviously for the Ukrainian coach Fedor Dubrovin to take timeouts here, but they do a substitution. The Ukrainian side, Sialin, Sialin on the left is out, and Strelchik comes in with the number 2. And it looks like that he stays or gets in the same position on the left side.
And actually we are good in time, so maybe our colleague Mirko can have a look that we could get an interview with the winners team. If they're, I'm not sure how good they are with English, but I'm sure there are one or two.
Let's see how the second half will move on, and then maybe yes, we can do an interview later on. Now first it's Olinik over the right side. Good save over the crossbar by Mohamed.
Nearly the same start as they had in the they hoped, of course, for. Well, because that hurts. You talk so much also before a game, and then you go in first throw, bang. So lucky Egypt here.
Mohamed over the right because he was successful in the last seconds with that. Tries it now again and leaves it for Strelchik, the new guy. Good try, but good save by Avad. Avad over the right side, saved by Strelchik. Sidorenko collects it, leaves it for Strelchik, and now they have to watch the clock. Diagonal ball, Mohamed with the save.
10 seconds.
Ah, yeah, I thought so. I thought so, that's why I said it. So they probably needed 10 point something.
And they can now choose number 1 to defend.
They chose Strelchik to defend.
Yeah, the new one.
Ah, the new one. I thought you said number 1.
Yeah, number 1 it is. Normally, she said number 1, but I'm not sure.
Oh, no. It's... Ah, no. They chose number 1. Yeah, true, because there was Strelchik on the field, but now it changed, and now Olinik is on the field against Mohamed, who's coming over the left down the line. No problem. Goal for Mohamed.
And that is a thing. But what was really also interesting 5 years ago, just to let you know, that European Championship final with Ukraine, and they have been down and needed more time than the leading team. So it seems to be just the Ukrainian way.
And now we have this situation that, for El Zefi's point of view, the ball was too long in Egyptian possession, so he was not sure to give it to Mohamed and break the 10-second rule, so he throw it out. But deliberately, that means that there's possession for Ukraine. And Strelchik on the left with the diagonal ball, and Mohamed saves it. Mohamed over the left, saved by Olinik. But it's a tight game now. It's 5-4 for Ukraine. 10 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. As if he collects it, passes it to Mohamed on the left, who is firing it down the line. Good save by Olinik. And you maybe heard the Egyptian bench there. No substitution really on the Egyptian side yet.
Really feel like they feel that there's something possible.
Now Strelchik, this time on the right side, down the line. Good save by Mohamed. Mohamed coming over the left. Tries to find the gap between Sidorenko and Olinik. But they managed to save, and Olinik now over the half left to the right, saved by as if he blocked out. And the ball is on the left in Egyptian possession. Mohamed takes his, goes to the right between his two teammates. The half right, and then fires it straight, but Strelchik is there. No problem for him. On El Zefi, blocked out. And Avad gets the ball on the right. Takes it, goes a little bit more to the center position now, and then tries to go to the right, but out. possession, Ukraine, but we still don't have a fast rhythm here.
Yeah.
It's still the same like it was in the first half. More controlled balls, take their time for their offensive attacking actions. Blocked by Zifi. As they would say, don't stress, we have time.
And they also minimized the mistakes, Egypt. So the last penalty is now a few minutes gone.
Strelchik over the left. Down the line, blocked by Avad. And then leaves it for a moment. He comes to the right side. That was successful last time, but now he goes back to his left. And no problem for Sidorenko. Olinik comes over the right. Really bounced ball. Blocked out. Quick coaching by the Egyptian coach, which is allowed as long as the referees don't say quiet, please. Mohamed now from besides the post to take more steps, and then saved by Sidorenko. 9 minutes on the clock, and Strelchik over the left to the middle as if he can catch the ball. Is now going on his own into out.
But I think minimum 6 minutes without a Ukrainian goal.
Where at least in this half.
Yes, and also before.
And also the few minutes before the
Yes.
half-time whistle. Or half-time. 8 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. Avad with a try, good foot save by Strelchik. Goes over, which means the ball went into the neutral zone,
yeah.
which means that it's possession for Egypt. Good save by Sidorenko over the crossbar.
Feel like they
Egypt gets closer.
Yeah, I feel like they are on the up again. Ukraine, it would be brilliant for them to put a stop on here.
Good save by Zifi. Olinik runs against the crossbar, but the goal don't have to be replaced or repositioned.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it has.
And now the chance for coaches to say something, just like you explained before, and now not. Now.
But I think that the Ukrainian coach, he's like a rock. He's just standing there, saved by Sidorenko, or sitting there, not saying a word. Didn't take a time out yet, did he?
No.
And we have 8 minutes on the clock, so we have already goal. Goal this time for Olinik.
Well, exactly what they wanted, and the coach, if he would have heard you, he would say, "Well, we don't need a time."
I don't need to speak to my team. They know what they have to do. Avad over the right. But I think this is quite interesting that we played now 16 minutes in total in this game. Goal from Strelchik.
And from now to then, they just need a few seconds, and then they are there. And now Egypt needs the timeout.
Yeah, but what I want to say, before they scored 2 goals in a row and I couldn't finish my sentence, that we are more than 60 minutes in this game and they didn't take a timeout.
Yes.
This is quite unusual, I'd say.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday with Brazil when they had 23 minutes played and then they took their first timeout. Maybe this is a thing from the really good teams that they just say we can have the influence in the few seconds we have when the clock is stopped, or they say we try things, we test things, we don't tell you, we don't take the time out so that you really can test it under the hardest conditions.
Olenek over the right, and what was quite interesting to see, the Ukrainian coach, of course, the timeout you can also use if you don't take it. So if the Egyptian side takes it, the Ukrainian coach is allowed, of course, to talk to his team. And he was talking, saved by Avad, was talking to the whole team, and the Egyptian coach was talking to each person separately. They were sitting in position, and he was talking to Mohamed, then to El-Zifi, and then to Avad, who was just sitting on the ground. So just a different style of coaching this time in this timeout. Now the ball is on the right. Olenek saved by El-Zifi. But within 15-20 seconds, we have now a comfortable 3-lead goal for the Ukrainian side, 7-4, with 7 minutes to play in this second half and in this game. Saved by Avad.
And you hear the Egyptian coach really passionate, really hoping for his team to get back. Of course, there's time.
Yes, he's using every second to coach. And he's standing as well. That's also a difference to the Ukrainian coach, who is, as I said before, just sitting on the bench and is watching what his team is doing here. And they're doing great because they're leading by 3 goals. Mohamed on the half right between his teammates, throws it, saved by Strelchik, and collects by Olenek on the right. Good pace, good save by El-Zifi. Leaves it for Avad on the right. Avad, diagonal ball, saved by Olenek. Leaves it for Strelchik, coming on the right, saved by El-Zifi. El-Zifi goes back to the center of the goal, fires it to the right, saved by Strelchik. 6 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Ukraine exactly have what they want now. 3-goal lead.
El-Zifi with the save.
It feels like they get faster, Ukraine, for me. Have to.
And now the ball is at Strelchik's side. Collects it, fires
10.
it. Yeah, he needed a quick attack, because, as you said, was really close to the 10 seconds, but the 10-second judge on the other side of the table, which I can see, is not flinching. So it was all within the rule. Now quick response by Strelchik and saved by El-Zifi. Mohamed over the left side, down the line, saved by Olenek with one hand. Great save.
Yeah, important also for them
to the Ukrainian coach. Yeah, sorry.
Also important for them that they show we are stable enough defensively. So also Egypt hasn't scored for a long time.
For minutes, and the ball is with us.
Ooh.
Ball is on the right with Avad. Saved. And blocked out by Mohamed. Mohamed blocked by Sidorenko, leaves it for Olenek. Olenek down the line, good save by Mohamed, but still in. Still in.
Yeah, he was.
And the Ukrainian side is now leading
8-4.
8-4.
This is the biggest lead we have in that game.
Avad with a try, bounces high, over the goal, over the crossbar.
You
That
don't
would
have
be
the
the
luck.
perfect response. And blocked out by Mohamed.
For me, look
Now
like
the substitution on the Egyptian side. And as you may heard, it's number 9 who comes in, El Sayed, and El Zifi goes out the center. It looks like that Avad is going into the center position. At least he sits there on the ground.
so also no break for Mohamed. No rest.
He is the most dangerous striker on the Egyptian
Yes,
side, and if
yes.
you want to have a chance here in this game, you probably need to stay, or he needs to stay on the pitch.
But maybe he is also already over his stamina limit because he wasn't that dangerous in that half.
And he now leaves the ball for the new guy, for El Sayed. No problem for the Ukrainian defense. Coming over the left side, out.
Of course, trying it over the new one. Well, they have to find something, and they have to find it quick, just to get themselves the feeling like there is still everything possible.
And now Olenek over the half left. Down the line, good save by El Sayed. The ball gets in, but Mohamed collects this one. Comes over the right, Mohamed. Down the line, but as you may heard it, there was not a lot of pace in
Yes.
this ball.
So really, it's hard to do it 24 minutes.
Yeah, and at least take at least every second,
Yes.
every second attack. It's Sayed now, coming over the center, and good save by Sidorenko, leaves it for Strelchik, and he leaves it for Olinik. And now the coach takes a timeout, and we have 3 minutes 33 seconds on the clock. So after loads of minutes played, the first timeout of the Ukrainian team. Why does the coach Fedor Dubrovin maybe take this timeout? Why now?
Because he wants to give his team some instruction for that last period. Like, we have what we want. We had that run with the 3 goals, and now just play your own pace, do your own things. Maybe he also
Just bring it home.
Yeah. Also, he wants to try things, saying like, well, we spoke in training about this, about that, and so you could also now do these things.
Let's see if they can surprise us. I think now Olinik, why ever, was throwing the ball out. So that means possession
Yeah, because the 10-second clock was there's not a
was
new,
down. Yeah, probably.
and maybe this has been the reason, because
For the
it
timeout.
took him too long.
Yeah, maybe. So that would be then really good coaching. And now El Zifi is not in. El Sayed over the right side.
But it lost much pace after the first bounce here. But Ukraine's still dangerous. You feel they are now nearer to the 9th goal than Egypt to their next, and that would be curtains if they score now, Ukraine.
El Sayed, good bouncing this time. Sidorenko saves it. Leaves it for Olinik. Olinik saved by Avad, who is, as I said, now in the center position. And El Sayed over the right side, saved by Strelchik. Strategy coming over the left, down the line, saved by El Sayed. But still no rush in this game. Just a few counter-attacks, but the teams take their time.
I lost 3 seconds with that blocking out situation.
2 minutes, 21 seconds on the clock. But Olinik still takes his time, but then fires it to the left.
Well, he's experienced enough. So
Yeah.
he was now on 8 seconds or something. They had one 10-second violation shot clock. That happens once and not so many times for Ukraine.
And Olinik also with 6 goals in this game already. Mohamed now over the left, good pace goal.
Yeah.
That was really good by Mohamed. Really, really quick pace. So Sidorenko was jumping towards the ball, but not quick enough close to the ground, so that he misses it. It's 8-5 now. Olinik, Avad with the save, timeout for the Egyptian side.
Yes, it's their third one.
2 minutes, 2 seconds on the clock. And now the coach is speaking to the whole team. Yeah, and really passionate. To Avad, who is still sitting on the ground. He goes to him and says something. And yeah, of course, the Egyptian side, there is enough time to turn this game.
But
you need the goals, no mistakes,
yeah,
and don't concede goals.
for Ukraine, the situation is still really comfortable. A 3-goal lead, and knowing if we score one more, there is not really a chance for Egypt to come back. For them, it's scoring and scoring quick and being a bit more consistent in offense. They have been froze in the last few minutes with not enough pressure. They have to really put all in now, and this is also risky for throwing penalties. That one was saved by Ukraine.
The Ukrainian coach can't believe it, because I think he saw a high or long ball there.
Mm-hmm.
He was just beating his hand on his head, and now he wants to substitute. And Olinik gets his rest, and in comes Sihanenko.
So he was in the first half.
Sihanenko, now that was
No.
Sihalin.
But
Sihanenko didn't play yet,
okay.
but Sihanenko is now getting checked by the referees and is probably going to the right side.
So he will be on the right, Sialin on the left.
No, Strelchik on
Strelchik
the
is on
left,
left.
and Sidorenko stays in the center position.
Ah, yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. So Sialin was out after the.
But I'm wrong, they're changing positions, so it's Strelchik over the right side who is now firing the ball, and Tsihanenko goes to the left. So this is the new lineup for the Ukrainian side. Good save by Strelchik on the right.
And another
Timeout,
timeout, so
Ukraine.
maybe the position changing. He wants to say something about that, how he wants it. Maybe he said something and they were doing it wrong, or how much.
He didn't have the chance to explain something after the substitution, maybe.
Yeah, but
Although
normally,
there was time.
normally you say to the player you substitute in that he gives the information to. But maybe it didn't work like he wanted it.
Yeah.
So normally I wouldn't say that Ukraine would need a second timeout in that kind of situation. But you see how deep their lineup is, so that they bring players in, and it's not really a loss of quality here. As far we know, Montenegro, they played with the three same players against Brazil the whole 24 minutes yesterday. And now
goal by Tsihanenko. And your thesis is right. The guy comes from the bench and scores with his second try. That's Sayed now for the Egyptian side. Good bounce. Sidorenko saves it. Minute 15 seconds on the clock. 4-goal lead for the Ukrainian side.
Can't see this.
Can see this changing over the crossbar, saved by El Sayed and Avad.
You feel like Ukraine really has now put another gear in, like we want to push on, and it was nearly the 10th goal, and there's a substitution from Egypt.
And I think now the coach realizes, okay, Mohamed needs a rest. We're not going to change this game here. And Mohamed goes out, and Abdelaziz Hilal comes in. So I wouldn't say the Egyptian coach gives it away now, but he probably realizes it's more important to have Mohamed in a good shape for the next games than the chances of turning this game here around in 1 minute 8 seconds and 4 goals behind.
You're exactly right. That's really difficult. 1 minute 15 seconds, let's say 75 seconds, let's say 4 or 5 throws each, but it would need 100% nearly.
Abdelaziz Hilal over the left side. First try, saved by Sidorenko. 55 seconds on the clock. Good save by Avad. Sihanenko with a try. Abdelaziz Hilal. Now again over the left, diagonal ball, saved by Sihanenko. 39. About 40 seconds on the clock. Sihanenko saved by Hilal over his left. Good try by Hilal, good save by Sidorenko. And just to let you know, we try to get an interview partner from the Ukrainian side probably after this match. Now over the right side, Strelchik. And now Hilal over his left to the center, no problem for Strelchik and Sidorenko, 10 seconds. So this will be the win for the Ukrainian side. Strelchik with another offense action, but El Sayed saves it. And they have 3.6 seconds on the clock, so maybe one attack. But that won't change the game at all. El Sayed tries it, saved by Sihanenko, and this is it. So stay tuned if you want to listen to a small, short interview.
Yes.
Maybe with Olenik, if that's possible. We try to do that. He scored 6 goals.
But also the Ukrainian coach or someone from the team in general would be interesting.
From the team, yeah, we'll see if we can manage that. Just quickly about the next game, which will be Denmark against Japan, if I'm right, from the men's
group
pool. And they are already in the gym here in Gym B and are getting ready now for their next game. And we'll see if Mirko can manage to do an interview. He's now at the moment at the Ukrainian bench talking to the staff. I think this is Victoria Poshivailo he's speaking to, but it looks like that she's explaining why they can't give an interview. So let's see if that's still possible. I think it's not, we don't write it off, as you may say.
And we will also try throughout the day, when we have time, to get interviews. We had 2 in German yesterday, but of course we also want to do some for our internationals. As far as we know, we had much traffic yesterday from USA or Brazil and other countries.
So good news, Sidorenko, the center, is on his way to our table. And we're able to speak to him in a couple of seconds, hopefully. Sidorenko, the center, who I think you can stay on your chair. So yeah, Fedia Sidorenko, welcome to our stream. I give you the headset and leave you to Kevin Barth.
Okay. Mr. Sidorenko, first of all, congratulations for that win. It is early. It is 8 o'clock. Difficult to play in that circumstances?
Greetings, our viewers. I'm happy to take part in this competition, and This is great preparing for Paralympic Games, and we're very happy that the